Steve Kern and Stan Lane as the fabulous ones. They showed up in Nashville, Tennessee, and they wasn't even booked on the card. And they was booked down in a little small town down below Memphis called Halls, Tennessee. And they had like an $8,000 gate down there waiting on the Fabs to show up. And the Fabs was in Nashville messing with me. So when Steve Kern walked in, there was Bill Dundee, and there was Bill Dundee and Ricky Morton and Paul Morton, Ricky's dad, and they was all. And I just noticed Dundee was like white as a ghost, man. And when the Fabs came in, of course, I was already there. I sat down over in the chair, and Steve Kern came over and said, "Koko, come here a minute." I just stepped through the shower. It was a little small shower, and I stepped through there, and I put my hands on the top bar, on both of my hands. I put them over the top bar, and I turned around, and I was just leaning, listening to what Kern had to say, and so I said, "What's the problem, Steve? What's going on?" And Steve said, "Oh no, there ain't no problem. There ain't no problem." He said, "I just wanted to know. I just wanted to know." I said, "Oh, okay." And do you know Hannibal? Hannibal, he turned around, and I had both my hands on the bar, and Steve turned around and made a real fast turn and sucker punched me. Bam. Well, at that time, I went back in the shower. I didn't go down. I went back in the shower. The shower came on, cold water and stuff. And then I realized, I said, "Are you trying to fight? Are you trying to fight me?" I said, "Steve, wait a minute. No, no, heck no." And I started getting really a whole lot madder than heck, man. And I just start uh, wearing got on Steve and then Ricky Morton, all of them want to pull me off of Steve and all this stuff, So, and that's really it was about the size of it. But I did get the best. I did get a shot in, and I did, I did what I was supposed to do. I got his attention.